These bacon wrapped steak bites, so good. I dipped them in a little bit of sugar-free ketchup. Okay, for this bacon wrapped steak bites, we're going to cut up a steak into 1-inch cubes. So I used a strip loin steak. It's about 8 to 10 ounces. So once we cut it into cubes, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy, 2 dashes of Worcestershire sauce, or however you say it. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I would use garlic, fresh garlic, but in the air fryer sometimes it'll burn. So 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So you just need to mix this thoroughly, and then once it's mixed, you're going to wrap them in bacon. So this is just to flavor them a little bit. And that soy I used was soy seasoning, so it was a gluten-free coconut aminos type soy. So you don't have to use the full-on soy if you don't want to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends on what I have. Now you want to make sure your steaks are trimmed pretty well, not too much fat. I left some fat on some of them, but when it's too thick of fat in the air fryer, it may not cook properly, and you'll get like big chunks of fat, and I don't know if you want that. Some people might. So set that aside. I have my bacon cut into quarters, so each strip cut into thirds. And then all we're gonna do is get our toothpicks out, get a plate. So it depends how many steaks you're gonna do. That's also gonna depend on how many bacon slices you're gonna need. So first, take out a slice of bacon, stretch it out a bit, grab your steak bite, place it in the center, fold over your bacon, and you really want to make sure that that bacon is secured. And just like that, place it on a plate for now, and then we'll put them in the air fryer. Okay, so I have 20 of the bacon bites, so this makes 20 depending on the size of your steak. So of course you're going to use about 7 strips of bacon cut into thirds. And so I have the air fryer preheated, so I'm just gonna place them in the air fryer. And so I'm first going to put it in the air fryer at 400 for 5 minutes, and then depending on what they look like, they'll obviously go in for longer, but I'll decide after the first 5 minutes. Sometimes I've made this and it takes longer. It depends on the cut of meat. It depends on how thick your bacon is. Obviously, I'm gonna do them in batches. Probably should only take 2 batches, so 10 per batch, depending on the size of your air fryer. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, I got 11 in there. So it's going in the air fryer for 5 minutes. Okay, so that was 5 minutes. Now I'm just gonna turn them over, and we're gonna go back in for 5 minutes and see how it goes. Okay, y'all, look at that. They look so good. So I'm gonna do the other batch now. So I did 5 minutes per side at 400. That's all it needed for these. I'm gonna place them on a platter, and then I'm going to add some probably sugar-free ketchup, but you can use sugar-free barbecue sauce for dipping. And then I'm gonna do the other batch.